Hey people, and welcome to my review of the Batman animated series. Now, this is a massive, massive cornerstone in my heart. I absolutely love the Batman animated series. The spin-offs that they did, which were Batman and Robin and the Justice League, the animation, stories, everything about this series is just fantastic. If you're a Batman fan and you haven't watched these, what the hell, go out and watch them now. They're absolutely brilliant. Basically, they were created by Bruce Timm and Eric Radomski with the help of Warner Brothers Pictures to kind of expand on the Tim Burton mythos of Batman. Now, I'm a massive fan of the Tim Burton movies. They're actually my favourite kind of Batman movies. And you can just feel everything in this film, the kind of noir settings, the music, the animation, the characters, the voice acting. It's just absolutely perfect in this series. Now, as I said, they do spin off to the Batman and Robins and also with the Justice League, and I think it kind of cornerstones everything when it comes to the Batman movies, the comics. It just builds on it so much, to the extent that they even added a character called Harley Quinn into the series as a brand new character in the Batman universe, and she becomes so popular that now she's actually one of the original Rogue Gallery kind of villains in the actual series. So it just shows how much they had an impact on the actual Batman kind of universe. Now, they had various spin-off films as well, which are things like Batman the Mask of the Phantasm, Batman and Mr. Freeze, Sub-Zero, continuing on to the Batman Beyond series, which is kind of set in the future, and you had the Return of the Joker. Now, these are all linked together, and they all work just absolutely perfectly. The voice actors and actresses in this series as well are just absolutely perfect, ranging from Kevin Conroy to Mark Hamill, Lauren Lester, Robert Costanzo, Bob Hastings, Arlene Sorkin, and Lauren Lester. I should really look these up before I start speaking of them. And Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. Now, these kind of voices just absolutely add character and life to all of the characters in the Batman mythos. And it makes them so unique that they continue on in the films and with the video games as well. The Arkham Knight series kind of picks up on all of the original voice actors. I think Tara Strong kind of fills in for Harley Quinn, but it's still absolutely perfect. Everyone just kind of fits their places, and you just build such relationships with these characters in these programs. Now, again, obviously it was aimed at kids, but there was a very dark adult element to it. Hence why I'm still watching them now. I keep rewatching them. Absolutely love it. And yeah, so it was basically a kids program, but it just had a bit of a mature kind of setting in there, and in the kind of Batman universe. You kind of delve into not just Batman, but Bruce Wayne's dark history, and you kind of deal with his emotions of him being alone, and then starting up the Bat family, and the kind of, well, yeah, it's just everything really more or less that kind of builds around his character and how he becomes Batman and who is Batman. Now, the music as well is obviously Danny Elfman, absolutely fantastic music. Danny Elfman also helps on the Tim Burton movie, so that's definitely a major plus. Harvey Cohen, Shirley Walker, and Lolita Ritmanis. Again, very, great composers that kind of add into this kind of mythos. Now, they had also another spin-off series which was based on Superman, and this kind of joined the worlds together, so it's this very similar kind of art style that kind of joins in. And it just fits perfectly, with episodes ranging with a Superman one where Batman would come into it, or a Batman series episode where Superman comes into it, various Justice League members, to then obviously its own spin-off show, which was the Justice League, starring like the Flash, Martian Manhunter, Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. The Batmobile in this series as well is very heavily kind of influenced by the Tim Burton's Batmobile, which is again my absolute favourite, with a kind of long, sleek noir design onto the actual vehicle itself. Now, when the series changes to Batman and Robin, there's a slight art change, and then again with Justice League, there's again another slight art change for Batman, and Batman Beyond, again, it's completely new art change, but I feel it adds a kind of freshness to the series. I don't think it's I don't think it's doing anything bad to the original. It just kind of expands on it, and I think that works really, really well with how you kind of grow with the series. That things change in the series that kind of match to your age, kind of as you get older, the designs get more sleeker and more smoother looking, but again still starring all of the original voice cast. So it's definitely great with it also having like Emmy awards and etc. It just proves how much this has had such an impact on the Batman mythos, and obviously children, all over who watched it originally, kind of probably still grow up with it now, like I did. Every day it used to come on, I could just get excited about watching it and finding out what's going to happen next, and learning more about Batman. It really helps, as well as reading the comics, that you can understand the character a lot more and become a fan like I have. It's just, if it wasn't for the Batman Tim Burton films and the animated series, I probably would have probably got into Batman at one point, but that was definitely the kind of cornerstone of me absolutely falling in love with the characters, the kind of universe that it was built on for DC. Now, again, you've had various different kind of animated Batman series come out, like The Brave and Bold, or I think it's Dark Knight's one of them. But this is just definitely my absolute favourite. It's just so well done for its time. It looks beautiful. The animation's amazing. Voice acting, yada yada yada. It's just superb. I definitely recommend it for anyone who hasn't actually watched it. And I don't know why you haven't watched it if you haven't, but some people might be new to the Batman franchise, and this is definitely a great place to start. So lately, also, there has been a variety of different figures that they've been releasing for the animated Batman series. These characters just look fantastic in plastic form. You can also get a replica Batmobile for the characters to sit in, and they're definitely a great add to a collection of a Batman's fans kind of collection, Batcave or whatever. But yes, no, it's definitely an amazing series, and I definitely recommend the watch. So yeah, if you guys can share the video, like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I can get some more videos on the way. Let me know what you want to see next. And yeah, have a great day, and yeah, speak to you later. Bye.